Hi, my name is Sam Larson. I go to Corvallis High School. I graduate with the class of 2016. My strengths are my forehands and my serves, and I would categorize myself as an all-court player.
Hi guys, my name is Colby Jigger. I'm the head tennis pro at the Timber Hill Tennis Club in Corvallis, Oregon, and I'm also Sam Larson's tennis coach. I've been working with Sam for about 4.5 years, going on 5 years now. He started when he was in 8th grade doing lessons with me, and at that point he had rarely even picked up a tennis racket. He was a brand new player. And now he's, developed so much that he could be a potential Division I college prospect. And his progression is due to the fact that Sam has a work ethic that is unrivaled, especially here in Corvallis. He's easily the hardest working tennis player that I currently work with, and one of the hardest working tennis players, if not the hardest working tennis player I've ever worked with, I've ever seen. His passion for the game is something that I noticed very early on with Sam. And, he's the type of player that he just doesn't want to get off the court. He doesn't want to put down his racket. I'm, each week telling him that he needs to take a day off, that he needs to rest. He puts in hours and hours and hours of training. It's like he's just fresh each and every single time he steps out onto the tennis court. He has so much passion for the game, and he has so much drive to develop, and it really is those intangibles, that work ethic and that passion, that allows him to develop faster than other players, that I see and that I work with. I played Division I college tennis for University of Portland, and I got to that point because of my own work ethic, and Sam's work ethic is even better than mine. He spends each week he spends an hour and a half to 2 hours training here in Corvallis, and then he drives an hour and a half to Portland to spend another 3 hours of training there. He does that 4 times a week. He's willing to commute that distance just to get the opportunity to play against higher level players up in Portland. He's willing to sacrifice so much of his leisure time for this sport, and it really comes down because he's just so passionate about tennis. He has an amazing attitude as well. His attitude is just infectious. He has an abundant amount of energy and intensity that he brings to the tennis court, and it inspires others around him to work harder. It inspires me to be a better coach. I'm always looking to Sam for inspiration because he can bring it. I don't know if I can ever say that about too many other players that I've ever worked with, that he really inspires me to become a better tennis coach because of the passion, energy, and intensity that he brings on a daily basis to the game. Side view, whatever you want.
You wearing it back to that?
Once asked how good do I think Sam Larson is going to get, and I have no answer to that, because he's created a situation with the intangibles that he possesses where he has no ceiling in his development. He can become as good as he wants because he's willing to put in the time, he's willing to put in the energy, the intensity, and the grind that this sport requires in order to develop. And because of that, he's going to be an asset to any college program that he's a part of. He'll lead the other players through the example that he brings each and every single day, and his physical skills, his technical skills, his tactical and strategic, everything that this game requires, his competitive skills are going to grow on a daily basis because of the intangibles that he brings to the table. You know, obviously there's not a whole lot that I can find wrong with Sam from the perspective of, you know, those intangibles. You know, he has growth that needs to take place in different areas of his game, but he's that type of player where you're going to see that growth because of the work ethic, the passion, the perseverance, and the drive that he brings on a daily basis. I really hope he gets the opportunity to be a part of a strong tennis program because I know how valuable that tennis program is going to be for Sam and how much value he's going to bring to the tennis program as well. I highly recommend Sam Larson for college tennis.